Hey everyone, so I'm super happy to see you today. So it was incredible to see your comments and everything on my YouTube channel. So first of all, I wanted to give you a big massive thank you for it. And another thing which I really wanted to talk today is what is important about age. I'm 49 years old and I wanted to tell you how do I feel in this age and what do I think about uh, dating in that age. So, you know, I think when you are Generation X, it's very difficult to find someone because obviously, if you are that old, so you probably already married or you've been married and your heart is probably empty already and you have no space for it, or you kind of broke inside. So this is how I feel. So because my ex cheated with my best friends, you can imagine it's very difficult for me to find kind of soulmates who will definitely accept me who I am, what I'm doing for living. I'm an art teacher, and besides I'm doing content creation, so I'm doing everything on my own. I have nobody behind me, and I think it's really difficult for some people to understand what kind of job it is, like what does it mean for everyone. And I think once I meet the right person, and if my future partner gonna say, listen, Ori, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. I want you to concentrate and do some normal things at home and don't do any of this activity. You know what? I will stop that. Honestly, I will do my best. I will become like a proper home person, and this is my goal. But unfortunately, I can't see this happening very soon. So I'm kind of fortunate and unfortunate, but you just have to get on with it. Another thing which is really complicated to find a person in that age, I think, because we know so much, we can't date somebody younger. I think even like I'm 49, and if somebody like 35 or something, even a 10 or 15 years gap is a serious gap, because I wanted to talk about certain things like music, like movies and other things. I also remember time when nobody was carrying a smartphone in a pocket. I remember a cassette. I remember different formats for free time, like a VHS. I think that's how it's called, or something like, the formats which you've been watching a video on. Not DVD, they're different format, totally different. And also cassette, which you've been using to play a music in your car or in the house. And I remember the time when radio was a big thing, not the like nowadays. I remember how people used to call to radio all the time, and it was a big privilege to reach them because it was so difficult to, because everybody was trying to call in the same time. And a newspaper, I remember when you didn't really have an option like a social media and stuff, and everybody would write some little message on a newspaper or magazine, and that's how we used to date and meet people. Like, you write about yourself, maybe if you pay extra money sometimes, or if it's a free advertisement, that would be without picture, or like we put a little picture. And I remember how we used to find a job as well. That was a newspaper. That's how you used to apply for the job. And I remember time when it was like you would just knock in a door in any office or any job, any shops, anywhere, and you just ask if they have any vacancies. I remember that time, guys. And imagine how would you be able to find the same language with the person, who is actually from different generation. Okay, so I'm talking about age language. Even the words you are like, okay, English is my second language, but I'm talking about connection. um, when you have a similarity and when you have this kind of vibes, like a similar vibes, because I have no idea what was popular in the 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I have absolutely no idea. Yes, of course, I can't just dive into this time. I can try to remember and stuff, but it will be a little bit too complicated. I just want to be myself. I want to be me. And when you have an age gap, I think it's far too complicated. This is another reason why I prefer either my age or older, because I know how it was in that time. I love to learn, and what is a younger person can teach me. I am a teacher myself. I can teach. I'm teaching at work, but I don't want to teach at home. I want to relax. I want somebody who can teach me instead. I I definitely, yeah, of course, like it's kind of a symbiotic relationship. It's always somebody's giving and somebody receiving, and other way around. But I think in the same time, you need to know what to expect from the person. Okay, and if you been developed and grow in a certain time, kind of, you can expect, and you can ask question, and you will find out definitely, like, where is it all going to. So this is reason uh, why it's probably very complicated for our generation to find someone, because we don't really trust as much to the social media and stuff. We kind of start to get used to it, like even myself, I start to all this content creation 4 years ago. And number one reason why I did it, because I really wanted to find someone. I honestly, I talk to you, and like I'm trying to reply your comments and stuff, and it's incredible because I know so many people who is writing me every single social media, and I absolutely adore it. It's incredible. I feel absolutely over the moon when I do it. And in the same time, I'm really hoping like one day is gonna be that person for me. So fingers crossed. You never know. But it's still very challenging, like so many people, like how can I pick the right one. And as much as I'm very confident and very chatty on front of the camera, it took me a long time, believe me, to reach this point. But in a person, I'm super super shy at first, for sure. And nobody is asking me out. Yes, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm ugly, maybe because I'm too old, maybe something else. Just give me a reason why. But I haven't been on a date for the long time. Yeah. And I don't even remember how it looks like. And if you ask me out, that's gonna be a kind of steakhouse for sure. So I'm not vegetarian. I'm saying it in advance, and I love dairy products. I'm supporting local farmers because you've seen my previous video about farm, and just enjoy my life. That's all about me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate if you guys subscribe. So because I've seen so many people been watching my video without subscribe, it's it's really sad, and please fix that. And please let me know what should I answer on the next video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video. You are the best, and have a wonderful weekend. Love you. Thank you guys. You've been absolutely incredible.